Hi, my name is Evan Smith, and this is an analysis of Lou Bloom's character from Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is about Lou being a hustler, and he starts to collect and sell footage to sell to the local news station. As the movie progresses, he does increasingly shady things to get this footage, whether it's tampering with evidence, not helping victims, or even hurting his own colleagues. So, because of this, I would diagnose Lou with antisocial personality disorder, also known as sociopathy. I feel like most therapists would likely agree with this diagnosis because, at least from the setting of the movie, it is similar to our own, being the Western culture, and they would see what he's doing and agree. Antisocial personality disorder might exist or most likely exists across the world, but other cultures would be less likely to diagnose it because they might see someone with it and just believe that they're hardworking, especially in very work-focused environments like Japan. Antisocial personality disorder does carry a very negative stigma with it because people think of sociopaths and think, that's a bad thing. And while this is largely justified, there are still people with the condition that aren't as intense as Lou is and are perfectly functional. Evidence that Lou is a sociopath includes his disregard of right and wrong. We see this throughout the movie because he doesn't have a moral compass and is willing to break laws to get footage. As I said earlier, he's also willing to tamper with evidence, not help victims that might need the help, and instead film them. He also consistently lies. This is seen whenever authorities question him and about how he got certain footage. He lies to them, and he also has many unhealthy relationships with the lady that he sells the footage to and his assistant because of his need to always be in control and always have power. A possible symptom that he does not exhibit for antisocial personality disorder is that most people with that do not fulfill work obligations. However, Lou is the opposite of that in that he will do whatever it takes to complete his jobs. A possible treatment for Lou would be to go to therapy, and even though there is no foolproof treatment for sociopathy, I think therapy would be his best bet because it would let him sit down, talk with someone, maybe work out his problems. A possible ethical concern with this is that even though therapists are supposed to maintain confidentiality of their patients and what their patients tell them, this might be a concern with Lou because he's done many illegal things, so as he tells them, that would be kind of iffy. A possible barrier that would stop Lou from going to a therapist, though, is the perception that therapy is for weak people, and since Lou views himself as a powerful man that will never stoop low, he would probably never seek the help. Looking at the movie in a broader perspective, I would say that Lou is an accurate portrayal of more intense cases of antisocial personality disorder, but most people with this diagnosis aren't as criminal as he is because he's at the more extreme end of the spectrum. And because he is at the more extreme end of the spectrum, I would say his actions further the perception that sociopaths are bad people, even if they might not be. That is all for my presentation, and thank you for watching.